Hello and welcome to another ThesisReady tutorial from ThesisReady.com. This week, things are a little bit different. We're going to walk you through an add-on to a previous tutorial. If you'll recall, we walked you through how to create an opt-in box like this one here. We originally saw it on Seth Godin's new website, thedominoproject.com. You can see here what our finished project is going to look like. If I refresh, you can see where we left it in the last tutorial, with no social media buttons. Today we'll be adding the Facebook and Twitter buttons in this opt-in box. First we need to hop on over to an older ThesisReady tutorial entitled Social Sharing Buttons in the Post Header, located at the URL on your screen. As you can see in the graphic in this tutorial, we included Facebook and Twitter buttons just like the ones we want to include in our opt-in box. We're going to scroll down to the sample code and copy everything from between the two divs. This code is included in this tutorial as well. Now we'll head over into our custom functions.php. We're going to create a new function called social links. Then just create a space to include the copied code, and go ahead and paste the code right in there. We won't go too in depth about what all this code does, but we will give you a brief overview on the structure we've used. The first section here is creating a div and floating it to the left. Then it gives the iframe certain properties, and we'll call this the Facebook button. Then we've created another div called Tweet Meme Button, which we're floating to the right. Inside that div, we've included the Tweet Meme Button code. Then be sure to close the Headline Social Media div. If you need further explanation of this code, please see the Social Sharing Buttons on the Post Header tutorial, again located at the URL on your screen. You'll notice within the code here there's a few things we're calling getPermaLinkPostID. Because we're calling a WordPress function inside of a function, we're going to include the global $post variable. We'll save and refresh, and as you can see, we get no visible changes. That's alright, don't panic. I just wanted to demonstrate what happens when your function isn't plugged into anything else. To correct this, we're going to plug our new function into the spot where we put the placeholder text of "This is where the social links go." We'll do this by copying the name of the function and creating a new paragraph where the placeholder text was. We'll give this paragraph a class of theSocial, and then we'll insert a new PHP with our function inside of it. And that's it. We'll save and refresh, and there they are. Now we have two awesome, easy-to-use social media buttons in our opt-in box on every post. If we click on a single post and go to its page, you'll see that these buttons are there as well. These are a great way to make sharing your content as easy as possible for your visitor. If you haven't already created this opt-in box, you can go watch part 1 of this tutorial at the URL on your screen. It's a great little tool, and including the social media buttons makes it even more powerful. Thanks for checking out this tutorial. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, or recommendations for future tutorials, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. We'll see you next time.